Welcome to Big Ten Saturday Night, presented by Discover. It's 3-8 UCLA, 8-3, and number 17 in the country. The impressive rookie. They get redshirt freshman, impressive walk-on in there on his first play, weaving through all the way to the 30, a pickup of 5 for this USC offense.
Along that front.
Second down and 5. Fake it to Miller. Mayava with plenty of time. This UCLA defense doesn't get a ton of pressure on the quarterback. Mayava scrambles, eyes downfield, and now he'll just sail out of bounds.
Yeah, good coverage downfield. He was looking
at that wide receiver spot. Let's see how successful. And on third down, Mayava with time. Tanook Hines has really shown the speed and the skill set. Takes it all the way to midfield on the crossing route.
First priority for this UCLA defense.
King Miller only averaged 2 yards per carry last week at Oregon, averaging just under 7 per carry this season, and that's another one that'll add to the tally, a 13-yard
counter play.
Tim Skipper said most teams just kind of wait for the contact. They want to bring the contact, as Miller this time is going to get to the outside, and Miller gets planted after a yard. Nice tackle coming up. Scooter wins, and 3 of them they gave up 17, 13, and 17, but in the last 4 have given up 180. On a pitch, Miller gets sandwiched as he crosses the 25-yard line, picks up
in the ball game for USC.
It's a third down and 3 with McCree in motion. The senior on senior day will not get it. Instead, it's the redshirt freshman, and King Miller keeps the drive rolling.
And it's the same play again. It's the counter, the backside, and back to it until you figure it out.
Riley Wormley now in there on first down. They fake it to him. Mayava's second throw is a catch by McCree with some blockers in front, and he gets spilled out inside the 10, 14 yards. Miller on the season with 5 rushing touchdowns. It's the 10th play of the drive, and it is a give, and it is Miller, and it is a touchdown,
and it is the counter again.
Ryan Sayeri, another high-impact walk-on, will be out there for the extra point. And he tacks it on. 7-0, 10-play, 75-yard drive. 5-minute problem. Tim Skipper called him the first tall, skinny dude he's ever seen that just absorbs hits. Quasi Gilmer will have the first catch and run and gains 5 on first down for this UCLA offense.
Well, on cue, Quasi Gilmer with the to account for Nico as a scrambler on this third down play.
Gilmer, the motion man. Here is Mayava. Throws incomplete. A lot of contact as he was looking for Mikey Matthews, and that tight coverage.
Too many mistakes a week ago to win a game of that magnitude.
Fake it to Miller on first down. Now Mayava has to get away. He'll just fling it towards the sideline, out of bounds, as we check in with KT.
Well, guys, along that point, I asked Lake
His team, Eli Sanders and Wayman Jordan, their top 2 running backs, a number on the offensive line as Mayava throws the quick one. Tanook Hines on the outside will get a couple, getting it across the 35 with a flag down. Wormley back out there as the running back at the bottom of your screen, split out wide. An empty set for Mayava, and deals on target. Richardson gets spun down to the 37-yard line.
A lot of 12 and 30 image.
Wormley stays in, could be a free play. Mayava on a fadeaway, put it right into the chest of Richardson for a first down.
Yeah,
But fading backward, there's only the 1 miss so far. Add another completion. Is this another screen pass in traffic, getting thrown forward for 10 yards. So this US far on this second drive. It was right down the field, mostly on the ground on the first drive. This time Mayava's going to keep it himself, and he's got wheels, he's got blocking, and Mayava's got a big gain down the field. Aaron Williams. UCLA allows a 54% success rate on third down, last in the Big Ten. This one 39, USC 3 for 3, looking for the end zone, incomplete, overthrew Jay Fair as he was matched up with on for a 38-yard field goal. Pepper will snap, Sam Johnson will hold it. Sayeri missed just his second field goal last week, and this one gets blocked. UCLA comes up with a huge play on special teams. First down line brought to you by T-Mobile as the drive starts at the 21, first down at the 31. Mayava out of the pocket, Habermill makes the catch. He tried to go airborne, and he gets dragged back down to earth. The talented freshman made that tackle. They've got a lot of excitement for Graham in the defensive backfield. On the delayed handoff, up the middle, it's the first down for the Bruins as Anthony Woods is going to take it across.
7 games to look at from me being the coordinator.
Well, the hand handoff. Jalen Berger keeping the legs churning, will gain 2.5, maybe 3 yards. Make it 2nd down and 7. Under 3 minutes to play.
Disguises of coverages on 3rd down passing situations.
2nd down and 7. Iamaleava. The quick one will go to his running back Woods out of the backfield. And Woods zigzagged his way for a 1st down across the 45-yard line. Than just about everybody else on this team. 183 more rushing yards than the 2nd leading rusher, Jalen Berger, this season, as he hands it straight ahead. And it is Berger who will get it to midfield.
They've not run the football or stopped the run the way they like.
Haven't seen Iamaleava tuck it yet. This is Mokiao Atamalala as he runs into a wall of Nicholson. 7-yard pickup, 1st down, and now
so far in the ball game. Free play here. Take a shot.
1st down. Iamaleava will towards the sideline. A little high for Quasi Gilmer, who was matched up with Nicholson, and Stewart looked like he was the one who jumped off. They feed off of one another. It's Anthony Frias' turn on 1st and 5. The give, shimmy, shake, and a 1st down to end the 1st quarter for UCLA. A tough way on the ground. Berger in line to take this snap. With Frias, instead O'Keefe try to get to the edge, and he does. Berger inside the 20, and we go down to KT.
Well, I asked Jalen Berger and
Graham, the freshman from Detroit, out there. Gilmer in motion on 2nd and 6. Iamaleava wide open. A completion of Mikey Matthews for a 1st down. It's 1st and goal for the Bruins. An 8-yard pickup.
You can't settle for a field goal here.
Iamaleava has 4 rushing touchdowns, and he will take off. Up the middle, just get past that initial line of scrimmage. Gains half a yard to set up 2nd down.
UCLA tried a different form.
State defense.
I think you put him out on the edge here a little bit.
Berger takes the snap this time. He handed it off, and just not a lot of room to work with for Anthony Frias. That's up 3rd and goal. In a couple wildcat plays this time, it's going to be Iamaleava with Woods. Looking for the end zone. It's caught. Quasi Gilmer, touchdown. The Bruins respond. It's Nico to Quasi.
Excellent concept. It pays off a really nice job and a really nice drive by UCLA.
Only right that 2 local kids would get it done as the extra point goes through for Pagan today. 2nd down and 10 from the 25. It's Maiava to throw, and it will be a screen for Miller. Just dropped it right over the top of the defense, and Miller does the rest. Picks up 12.
Time to find Lemon, get him involved in the game now.
Looking for Lane initially, now back to Miller. 2nd straight catch. Miller looking to make it happen himself, and he gets denied right at the 49-yard line.
Had as good of a year as a wide receiver as anybody in college football.
Play action pass. Maiava through his progressions. Pump, and he tries to get away. Throws being dragged down. Nearly picked. Kanye Clark. Defense doesn't generate a ton of pressure, but they do force a 3rd down and 6. They bring 4 with a spy. Toward the sideline, perfect placement. Walker Lyons 1st down.
So often in this offense.
Wormley back in the backfield, 1st down. Maiava throwing for Wormley, open. Perfect space there, another gas. This one gets to the 25.
From his time under Leach.
2nd down and 9. Maiava, good protection, a bullet. It's Jacoby Lane with a stiff arm on a 1st down to the 11. 1st down, Brian Jackson in there back. He has it, and he'll lose yardage. He just ran to the one spot he couldn't go to as John field goal, and UCLA took advantage to score on the other end. King Miller, reverse. Makai Lemon with some room to run. Lemon trying to beat to the outside, and again, well played by the Bruins. Andre Jordan's in there. It is Kanye Clark matched up with the big body of Lane at the bottom. Maiava looking the other way. Now out of the pocket. Maiava on the run. Short, incomplete. Walker Lyons the closest on the 1st attempt. Again, Pepper will snap. Johnson will hold, and Sayeri will look to get his team back in front, and he missed it wide right.
Oh boy.
What a season he had.
Now defending the USC run game.
Now let's see if they can cash in again after just the 4th missed field goal of the year for Sayeri, but 2 of the 4 coming today, and Anthony Woods takes advantage with 13 on the ground. Nice on their heels as well. Iamaleava 5 for 5 on that 2nd drive. Flushed. throws a completion, but a short one as Woods lost his footing and gets it to the 35-yard line. Time now for a eyes on any opportunity given to them here tonight. Iamaleava through his progressions. Lofts open. Gilmer again for a first down. Taking over this first half. Long substitution getting off the field for USC. They're going to just get this play off. Play action. Iamaleava just airmailed it. Kyle Miller was the closest target. And that one.
With punting the football if it's not there in this situation. Pressure.
Iamaleava rifles. It's caught.
Excellent.
Going down low. His main man, Quasi. Yeah, they're going to take their time. They won the toss and elected to defer. So they'll get the ball to start the second half. This time, a lot of movement for not a lot of yardage for Anthony Woods as he ran into Gentry. Okay to not be first. Second down and 9. Iamaleava, play action. Pressure comes. Ducks through. Iamaleava to the outside for a first down, out of bounds, and now into field goal range for the Bruins. 1:17 to play in this first half. Okiao Atamalala, the man in motion. Instead, it's coming out of the backfield. It's going to be Woods trying to stay in bounds, and he does. He took a pop from Pierce after a gain of 3. Coming up remaining. UCLA 3 for 3 on third down this quarter. And Iamaleava is going to do it with his legs again. And he's going to get close depending on where he started on that slide down.
He took a pretty timeout to try to ice a kicker. Lincoln Riley right by the official.
Instead, Bagani drills it. UCLA takes the advantage. 10-7 with 18 seconds left in the second.
In college case, high school recruiting.
Maiava. Time. Dart. Out of bounds. First down for Miller.
Yeah, good protection. UCLA side if he takes off.
They bring forward. Iamaleava throws. It's caught, but well covered. Habermill with the sure hands. DeCarlos Nicholson was there. Gilmer's been the main target. They'll send him in motion. Iamaleava on the move. Downfield. Looking for the first down. He's got it.
Yeah, he had him early. He was a little late getting the ball to Matthews. They do.
Keeps this drive rolling. Fox Flores, the tight end, the motion man on first down. With the rush there, a low throw was brought in by Mokiao Atamalala. A tough catch and makes it second down and 6. Take it to Berger. Over the middle again, on time and on target to Mikey Matthews.
That's the play that they tried to run the first play.
Catches 30 yards. Now Matthews has 3 catches for 17 yards, and they're going to go Gilmer on the screen. Block from Matthews across midfield, gets into USC territory before being spilled towards the sideline at the run of the day with Berger, who went 17. Second down and 4. USC brings 4. Over the middle again, it's caught. High one handled by Habermill.
Habermill working, convert.
Iamaleava is sacked. It was only a matter of time, and Abasiri finally gets to him for a loss of 9. Of this third quarter, USC needs to find something offensively here. Maiava, quick throw. Walker Lyons, the tight end, makes the catch, takes it across the 15, and will set up second down and 3.
Not necessarily going fast, but going without a huddle.
Maiava, pitch, King Miller, running room to the outside, and he gets swarmed at the 25-yard line. First down pickup. Really come on strong in the second half of the season in his junior year. Handoff, Miller. Tracked down from behind as he crossed the 30-yard line down to the 31. It'll be 10 touchdowns on the season for Lemon, a likely first-round pick this year in the NFL. Bring the pressure. Maiava picks it apart. He took a wallop. Jacoby Lane holds onto the ball as Cole Martin delivered the boom.
That at this point.
So it's third down and 3. Go fairly quick. It's a quick pitch, and Walker Lyons has got it. Did just enough before skirting out of bounds to move the stick.
To find a way to get this guy the football.
Fake it. Instead, back to the tight end. This time, Lake McCree over the middle of the field as he gets chopped down by Scooter Jackson. Approaching 30 seconds to play in the third. Fake it to Brian Jackson. Maiava, sideline, towards the end zone. There he is. Touchdown. Makai Lemon, 32 yards.
Pass interference. That time he got the ball.
11th receiving touchdown of the season for Lemon. 22nd passing touchdown of the year. for Mayava. And that extra point makes it a 4-point lead. Touchdown. Two backs in there. Mayava hands. And it's Berger through the hole. Berger with a speed. Down the sideline, shoved out of bounds. Perfect start to the drive. Berger. Punt return of the season for USC. The best starting field position of the day for the Trojans. And Mayava wants to take the shot. That's a laser beam that's picked. Key Lawrence takes it away.
Is down, though.
Lawrence looking to return back into USC territory.
All around him. He's thrown touchdowns, run him, caught him.
Mayava, patient to find the open man. It's Lane, shaking free, inside the 20, and Lane is out of bounds. Lawrence looking for more to extend the lead. Mayava throws. Miller makes the one-handed grab. Miller down to the 2.
Boy, I like this.
His 6th of the season. Fake it to him, lofted to the end zone. Touchdown! On senior day, it's the 5th-year senior Lake McCree who delivers for the Trojans.
3 tight ends. You're thinking run all the way. They go play action for the easy touchdown throw.
Sayuri stays perfect on extra points this year. Ain't a blanky things for him to do, but it feels like, at least from Lincoln's perspective, it made him a better coach, a better understanding of football. That one's in stride, and a catch to Quasi Gilmer. That'll be enough for 10 yards.
The thing
mindset, and he felt that was a huge step forward for this program as they head into year 5 next year. Screen pass, it's all Gilmer so far on this drive as he bounces off a few tacklers, and again will move the sticks.
Yeah, well, the thing now with UCLA.
Frias and Woods initially in the backfield. Now Frias will motion out. 1st and 15. Mayava will not escape. Right into the arms of Abasiri with his 2nd sack of the night. Mayava delivers. It's caught. Mokio out to Malala. Big names, bigger gain.
3-man rush, dropping 8.
Dump it. Woods lowers the shoulder, doesn't get much further to the 45 of the Trojans. 4-man rush. Mayava throws. Gilmer's going to have to be special, and he gets tracked down. Desmond Stevens.
I'll explain it after this play.
Right back to Miller, and another 1st down. King Miller, tough running into Bruin territory. 16 carries, make it 17 with a hole. Miller off to the races from walk-on. He'll keep fighting on. 41-yard touchdown.
What in the world?
It will snap. Retreat to the end zone. It is caught. 2 more on the board as it goes to Walker Lyons. And they do. Mayava steps into one, tipped. Oh, it's caught on the carom. Mikey Matthews with the assist from Gilmer.
He's got a lot of juice, a lot of positivity, and he's a guy that somebody would be smart to hire.
Mayava gets dragged down, but another impressive run by the quarterback right. Oh, he said, USC refused to play against us. They just refused to play us to help motivate both USC for playing them, as that one's right on time. And Mokio Atamalala has a 1st down. We were eating pizza and burgers, and you would think it was steak and shrimp, the way that he taught us. Towards the end zone, Mayava a little too far in front of Mikey Matthews and incomplete.
Well, and again, I think one of the things, you got to have honest conversations with your family about what's next. Where do we go from here?
Mayava, incomplete. Gilmer, the intended target, DJ Harvey in coverage. 1 second remaining. Last gasp for the Bruins. Mayava, that'll end it. Taken down, dumped in the backfield, Jaden Walker. Cole Martin, physical at the end.
Not necessary. Everybody else was, yeah.
And it will wind all the way down. 0's on the clock. Mutual respect from the coaches. Win number 9 for the USC Trojans. They take the battle 9-10. Your final score.